News.
Thank you, Beldine, for that story. And now let's go straight to what has been trending in this country, especially from yesterday. And in studio with me is Raymond Mudhe from the digital desk as he brings us up to speed on what is happening. Now, Raymond, let's just go straight to what happened in the sky. What happened to KQ flight as it was headed to London?
So there was I said good morning.
Morning to you, how are you?
I'm good. There was a KQ flight that was headed to London, Heathrow Airport, but was then diverted to a security airport in the UK called Stansted Airport. Now, it is alleged that there was a security threat in this particular plane, but it was quelled, and the plane had been stopped, actually, and when it was diverted, the bomb squad was sent there, and they ransacked the plane, and the crew and the travelers who were inside it were actually let to proceed with their flight. But it had really sent panic across the social media, and there were people who were asking what would have been the issue.
Yeah, and I think on the same, security fighter jets had been scrambled from France, and then the UK Army also took that. As at now, do we really have the nitty-gritties, like the complete details on what it is they were looking for or who they were looking for?
Not really, because this particular flight was intercepted by the United Kingdom's Royal Air Force, which guards the airspace, and there's not really much information about it, but Kenya Airways has since assured that everything was okay, and nobody should be worried about any particular security threat. But Kenyans online are worried because there was a lot of question about this. Is, I think, the third incident in 2 weeks or so that a KQ flight is having an issue. There was 2 more incidents before. So Kenyans are unsettled on this one, but Kenya Airways has come to say, you know what, it's fine. We are okay. Yeah.
All right, so now let's go to your alma mater. What is happening in East?
You just had to.
I just had to.
Masinde Muliro has banned and has warned its students against indecent dressing. My alma mater, as you rightly said, the Dean of Students has cautioned students against wearing miniskirts, skin-tight trousers, ragged or ripped jeans, low-cut blouses and dresses. And students have been warned against, get this, wearing crocs to school. I don't know how you take this one. But so, the students, I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of reaction. Students are saying, you know what, we are free to learn in the manner that we wish, as long as we attend the lectures. But it has been received with a lot of reactions online.
Yeah. And on that, I've also seen guys saying that the people who are complaining of indecent dressing are the ones with the problem, because remember some years back we had my dress. My choice. Yeah. So on that, where do you lay as Raymond?
I honestly will not want to comment so much on that one, because again, this is my alma mater, and
all right. All right.
I graduated. They could revoke my certificate for no reason, but but I think, I mean, if they saw it fit to do that, well, so be it. We've seen other universities implementing this before. Strathmore has been trending for so many years for implementing an official dressing policy, and it's not something that is new. We wait to see how that will go, though. There's a lot of reaction online, even from non-students actually. Kenyans generally just saying, this is coming at a time when universities, people just got their help disbursement actually. So I mean, I don't know if they were planning to buy clothes or not, but it's interesting. It's a really interesting development.
I don't think anyone would revoke your certificate, because I bet you took photos when you're graduating, right? You're sorted, do not worry. But now let's go to the legal profession, yeah? So we have Brian Mwenda. They say he's a quack in the legal profession. Why is that the case? Because I'm meant to understand. He's equally performed well in the courts and won some cases. So where does that place those cases, and what are Kenyans saying as well?
The Law Society of Kenya actually has cautioned the public against a man who is allegedly posing as an advocate and defrauding unsuspecting clients. That was their statement, and that is what they said, which was yesterday. Brian Mwenda, we are made to understand that he actually appeared in court there are reports that are saying he has appeared 26 times, representing clients in different cases in those 26, and has won all of them actually. But the Law Society of Kenya has come out and said we do not recognize this fellow, and we are cautioning the public against procuring his services. But Kenyans online, oh my goodness, Kenyans on Twitter have gone, berserk with this story, and they are saying, he has won more cases than actual learned lawyers. But we cannot ascertain to the fact that he has won all those cases or whether he has appeared on those ones. Those are reports that are surfacing online. There are also videos of him surfacing that are showing him acting in very wanting manners. But we wait for the developments on this one. When he is arraigned before court for this particular offense, we wait to see what the charges will be and what the ruling will be.
Have you watched Suits, Michael Ross?
Oh yes, I have. Mike Ross. In fact, there's actually trending posters of him in the same particular series. There is a poster actually that was made yesterday, and it was trending. He has actually been trending the whole evening and today morning. There's a poster of him on Suits. I know people are saying, this is our Kenyan Mike Ross.
But yeah, that's true, our Kenyan Mike Ross. Let's actually see how this will develop, and maybe someone will offer to take him to school to finally pursue that, because clearly he's won all the 26 cases that he's appeared for. So let's see how that goes. But now let's come back with matters to do with food. The ban on GMO was lifted. What are Kenyans saying? I know a while back it was an issue. Diseases, cancer, everyone said all manner of things, but what are Kenyans saying on the interwebs?
It's actually in relation to the petition by the Law Society of Kenya, again, that has been thrown out by the High Court, which was a petition seeking to reinstate the ban against genetically modified organisms, which is plants like maize and others, particularly seeds, maize seeds and cotton. This ban had been lifted earlier, but by the government after 10 years actually, and then the High Court, the Law Society of Kenya moved to the High Court to stop this. But now the petition has been thrown out. Kenyans are reacting. Kenyans. There's actually a very controversial statement that the president had said earlier about GMOs and their effect on the human body. But Kenyans have. The video is now beginning to resurface. The issue with the internet is that it never forgets. The video has resurfaced again, but there's a lot of reaction. There's really mixed reaction on this one, because some of the Kenyans don't agree with the lift of the ban, while some of them feel like it's a new development and, going towards this genetically modified organisms as a way of creating sustainability in the food security areas.
LSK took a court in case they lost. Maybe Brian Mwenda should have represented them. just saying. And thank you very much.
We do not want to be sued on this show.
Thank you very much, Raymond Mwenda, for always bringing us up to speed on what is happening on the internet. And that is where we take a short commercial break. When we come back, we are still handling issues to do with GMO, and that will be coming through